What's up, y'all? It's Brandi Badd Ass. I got my beloved godson with me, Jerry, but he go by JBoy Comedy.
JBoy, you know.
He's a comedian. You got to check him out. Give him your information.
J_BOY 2012. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook and also on YouTube. Yay!
So look him up.
Hey.
Follow. Subscribe.
I'll follow you back. I'll follow back.
I do that too, by the way. When you subscribe to me, I subscribe back.
It's up for sub.
It's up for sub. We share the love around here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's how we do. So anyway, this is interesting because, you know, usually my vlogs are always about self-empowerment and, you know, finding yourself. This is a little bit different. I'm kind of excited to do it. What's really cool about it is because we got a godson here who's 25. I'm 43, and we
two totally different generations.
Two different generations, totally. And he feels opposite of how I feel.
Y'all finna hit it.
Which is gonna make this so dope. I'm not worried about anybody out there disagreeing with me because I respect your opinion.
Well, yeah, me too. Yeah.
And
whatever you do.
Right. We respect your opinion. You don't have to agree, and I do encourage you to comment. Down here. And I encourage you to comment, and I will not fight you. I definitely respect your opinion. Yeah. So the topic is polyamorous relationships. Mm-hmm. And this is going around. Everywhere I look, people are talking about polyamorous relationships. But the problem that I have with it is that people are making it into a sexual thing, and it's not. It's not a sexual, not necessarily. It doesn't have to be. I think for most of the people who are involved in these relationships, it's not so much about sex as it is about being open and honest in a relationship where everybody understands each other and everybody know what's going on and is cool with that. Yeah. Because I think it makes perfect sense. People do whatever they want to do anyway. People get disappointed. You're not honest with people, with your mate or whatever about what it is that you're doing. And then when they find out, it's all kinds of drama. Where if you're honest, open and honest, and you just make your statement and say, look, this is how I am, this is how it has to be. You give a person that option of whether or not they want to be a part of that. Now here is the conundrum where he and I clash. Okay. This is
my turn.
Right. This is my thing about it. Damn, I lost my train of thought.
Your thing was, I think it was about where was it like the gender, like more gender?
This is my thing about it. If you're being in a polyamorous relationship makes better sense to me than it makes sense that two people get together and it's those people together forever.
Because I guess because you have more options? Is that what you think it is?
No, I just don't think it's logical as a person who's been married before. I don't think that it's totally logical for everybody, and it is different for it's different for everybody else because some people can mate for life, but I think it takes a certain level of maturity in order to pull that off. Because if I like right now, at the age that I am now, if I got into a relationship with somebody, I'm sure I could do a monogamous relationship, but I could also do a polyamorous relationship. But I could do monogamy now, whereas 10, 20 years ago, I might have thought I could. Mm-hmm. But, I'm a person who had friends. I'm sociable. When you're in a relationship, you got some people that, all the friends that you had prior to the relationship, those are the only friends you can have forever. If you meet somebody else of the opposite sex and now y'all friends, that's a problem. So that's my problem with it.
Now, that's what I'm saying. That's you, because now, since you done brought it up to your generation.
Okay.
Now, to what
millennials?
Yeah, back to the millennials. Because, say if I was in that type of relationship, whoever I'm dating not going to have that because, that's cheating. They call it cheating.
How's it cheating if everybody knows?
But I'm saying, no, not really so if Okay, so I'm pretty sure there's nobody out there in my generation that's down to get down like that.
You think?
I think how their heads are in this day and age.
But their heads always been like that in every day and age.
They're not gonna do it with. I don't think they may like it for a couple of days or two. Then all of a sudden, they're like, no, I want you all to myself by myself. They're probably gonna be tired of sharing.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So
but
that's when it's different from y'all generation.
But not necessarily, because when I was your age, I probably felt that way, but it was unrealistic. So because I'm together with a person, and we have this expectation of each other. Okay. That's unreal, because we're 25 years old, and
it's a lot of stuff going on.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Your interest is gonna change more rapidly at that age. So that's why, to me, it's even more unrealistic. But okay, would be in the case of a male. Yes. Okay, if
I would like it.
I was gonna say, if a woman came to you and was like, "We together, but
I want my homegirl," or "I want you to find another female," or unless like I think it may be better somebody that she's close with, probably.
But you would all understand you have that understanding there. Yeah. So it's no false expectation. Is what I'm saying. So
the thing is, as well, I know I saw a video, a picture, whatever it was, where it was that type of relationship, but it was a guy and two females, and he got both of them pregnant.
Now that's bad. That's just irresponsible.
I can't do that. I can't. Boy, them kids come out now looking like me.
But you have to have a defined understanding where everybody understand what this situation is.
But would you call that? Well, then would the kids call each other
brother and sister? Because that's what they are.
So that would be like. So the opposite. The other mom would be what? A stepmom. Don't you think?
See, that's far. I haven't thought about it that far. But it still would fall under the definition of whatever that relationship is. Okay. So that's the thing about it.
I can do it then.
I can tell you what.
Anybody on here? Y'all want to do this type of relationship thing? 2 females now. The oldest I'll go is 35. Holla at me. Hey, you need some young meat in your life now. Come on. I might need some young meat.
No, straight up though, if you
sugar mamas out there.
In a straight up monogamous relationship, okay, where 2 people have decided this is gonna be me and you forever, right? Okay. Now you still have to define that relationship. You have to define what's okay and what's not. It's not just 100% compromise. We're going to do this because that's what the Bible say. Everybody say that, but that's just not true. In order for it to work, you have to have some kind of definition of what this is going to be. What I would accept, what you will accept. You know, what kind of lifestyle you live, what kind of lifestyle, you know, what this person sloppy and this person neat. You know, so you still got a whole bunch of, you know, you still have to define that relationship between the 2 people. Now, what I'm saying, if you know that you cannot just do one person. If you know you can't be in that kind of relationship, I don't see nothing wrong with making that clear to whoever it is you're dealing with. And if that person's okay with it and they set their parameters and you come together and you agree, that works better to me. I mean, to me, well, I won't say it works better else because I've never been in that situation. Right? Yeah, it's more understandable than it is that, okay, it's you and it's me, and I'm never going to have any other friends, you know, and I will report to you. I mean, and you get in situations where a person gone too long. Yep. Where were you at? And you wasn't even doing anything, you know, and so you got to understand, and all these people are together. There's no jealousy. There's, you know, all of that is understood. The only way I can see it being a problem is when somebody renege on that understanding.
Yeah, that's when everything's gonna crash down.
Yeah, and they gotta go.
Then that's when you gonna find another mate, extra mate, or you're just gonna be
find somebody that understands and can get with what it is that can get with your program.
I think that's gonna be hard to find something like that. Still, I'm still waiting for them women down in the comments.
I'm just saying. I'm not putting myself on blast, but I'm saying.
No. But I do feel like it would be easier in that polyamorous relationship because, like you said, you got, instead of you just dealing with one person, you actually deal with 2. But with one person, you actually got to you gotta build steps to whatever you have to know about that person.
Yeah, you have to have an agreement, and then it's not just this person just went and had sex with different people. This person is multi-layered, and maybe that's that's too much for one person.
Okay.
And it is not just about sex, because these people in these relationships
probably don't even have sex. Well, they do,
they might not, or if it's kids involved, that's a group effort. They taking care of each other, they looking out for each other. If it's a household, they all paying bills. It's not like. It's just like, African, not what I'm going to say African, but different cultures.
Yeah.
Men can take more than one wife, but he ain't just sleeping with all of those women. He's supporting them.
Getting the kids clothes and everything.
He's paying bills,
food on the table.
And you got to kind of feel bad for that dude. Because he might have 6 wives and 6 house
He's
notes.
doing it by himself.
6 grocery bills. And we ain't even going to count the kids yet.
I don't know how many kids there. It might be out 7 kids, and you never know.
But it's kind of like networking in a way. Because if you go into a partnership, a business partnership with somebody, they got to bring something in order for it to be a business marriage.
Yeah.
And so it's the same. I'm just saying, I believe it's kind of the same thing. If you're not capable.
Okay. You can't do it.
Right, but,
you can't do it
but if you're honest and you're saying, this is the way I am, this is what I do. If we're gonna do this is how it's gotta be. This is something you gotta understand. Put some ground rules down. Right, and then you can't have that person who, okay, that's cool, I can do that, and then 3 months in,
it's going downhill probably.
Right, 3 months in, you done switched it up, you done got all territorial.
See, and now in my young mind, if I got 2 females, but say instance, I don't like having, I'm gonna throw a little sex in there. If I don't like having sex with, say one person's sex is better than that other person, but the girl keeps getting mad at me because I'm actually having more sex with one partner instead of giving it to her. So What if you don't click with somebody sexually, the first person, you don't click with them sexually, but they're super smart, or they feed your soul in some other kind of way? Then I'll take
that's
that
necessary. And if that person if that's true, you can tell that person, we haven't really clicked in this way.
And we can work on it because we have time.
Or we can work on it. Or this is the relationship that you and I have, even though we do have intimacy, because it's not sex. Intimacy is not just sex. Really, so we do have this intimacy, but then I have a different kind of intimacy with that person. That's another thing that would need to be defined.
All together the table.
Right, in that relationship. Because I know people that I click with mentally. I mean, like, click. And then I've known people that we only have one thing in common. And that's the only thing that was our glue. If that's your glue, it ain't going to last for very long because that's so superficial. Yeah. But then I know people who was the best of both worlds.
Okay. And would you do one? Now, if somebody would ask you to be in that type of relationship, would you be in it today, at this day and age?
I could. I don't think it would be forever. But then it might. I don't know.
Then how would the marriage work? I'm sorry, cut you off. How would the marriage work? Now, that is another one.
That's what everybody.
Woo! 2 rings.
Everybody.
Would you marry us? Will you marry us?
Gotta be understood. Everybody gotta be bringing something to the table. I mean, for real, you think about it like a business. You can't just go into business with somebody just because you like them. Everybody gotta be doing something. You have to have a purpose. So. I don't think. I mean, I'm not against it because I understand it's not for everybody.
It might be just for fun.
It's not just for fun, though.
I swear, because you can't have that relationship last all your whole life.
You can't necessarily have a relationship with one person for life. That's ridiculous to me.
So what if somebody just basically just lives off that type of relationship, or should they just, if they're used to having 2 partners at one time? It's gonna be hard for them just to go back to one. That probably make say like if they were going to go start back dating this one person, but then they're used to in their head having 2. That might consider them to be cheating.
Only if you're only cheating. Only cheating if somebody don't know what you're doing. That's the only way that it's cheating. If everybody involved knows what's going on, it's not cheating. We all understand each other. The problem that I can see that would come in is, like I said, one person becomes territorial. Now all of a sudden, you got beef with this other person, because I wouldn't number people, but this other person, you got beef with this person because deep down inside, you've decided, nope, I'm gonna work extra hard. I'm gonna do this extra stuff or whatever because I want to be the one to walk away with the prize, whatever the prize may be. That would be where it's a problem. In human nature, we do shit like that.
This because the human mind, it will.
Yeah, we do shit like that, and I can see where that would be a problem. But break it down in the beginning. If you try to become all territorial, you gotta go. That ain't what we agreed to.
And then also as well, it's like, okay, so like the alone time. Will we date at the same time, or will we have one person go out on one day and that's gonna be.
It had to be.
It
got to be just explained in the
now
definition.
I want to try it.
That's the definition.
Y'all need to comment in these comments now. I want y'all to, these female sugar mamas, I want y'all to try this with me.
That's what I'm saying. That would have to be defined in the beginning.
I want y'all cougars. I want to see how this is going to go.
I mean, like I said, at the age that I am right now, in the level of maturity that I'm in right now, I believe that, a one-on-one relationship, I can do that with the right person. I could. I mean, I know I could, but... It'd be
fun for me.
Also, young, I could 25. Do, in the interim, because, I'm not with anybody right now, so in the interim, if that was, if that was an option, and it was somebody that... I got along with that guy, and I got along with the other girl, or the other woman, rather.
Right.
I think that's something that I could probably do. It would work well for me because I'm not bound to anything.
Yeah.
So that would work. And I'm the kind of person, I don't, confinement. If you really want me to do something, tell me not to do it. That's just me. If you want me to do something, tell me not to do it, because I promise you I'm going to do it. I'm a rebel.
You hard-headed.
I'm a rebel. No, I'm a rebel. Hard-headed, that's negative. I'm a rebel. I'm rebellious. But not necessarily true. I don't want nobody, because my future person might be out there watching this. No, I do listen, but just don't, you have to suggest things to me. Don't tell me stuff. I don't like that. My manager will tell you, I've told my employer, you can't tell me what to do. You can suggest, and then I'll decide if I'm going to do it or not.
Yeah, I don't like being told to do it.
Nah. But that's what you deal with inside. Well, not necessarily being told what to do, but you have to be willing to compromise. And some people, and I'll say it's been kind of my experience, that with not just one person, but in the relationships with an S that I've been in, you have to kind of continue to be the same person. You can't go out. You can't meet new people that you're just friends with. Yeah. You can't go out and be, because it's too many, it's suspect. But that's my situation. That's definitely not every situation. There are lots of people, because that's the kind of person I am, super secure. If you and I are in a relationship...
You might.
No. If you and I are in a relationship, you can go do whatever it is you want to do. Because if I'm in a relationship with you, that means I trust you, I love you, and I believe that you won't do anything to me that is wrong. So you can go out. You can meet new people at work. This is the world... this is the whole world. You can't just assume that because I'm with this person, I'm never going to have a friend again. Because we together, I'm never going to meet new people. That's just unrealistic.
And that's what it is today. You can't even have a female friend or a male friend without somebody, oh, y'all dating? Oh, y'all doing this? Because it's, maybe I just click with that person. Maybe my best friend is not even a male. It doesn't have to be a male. It can be a female. But you get mistaken as always if y'all doing something together. No,
all of my life, most of my closest friends have always been guys, and that's always been a problem for guys that I deal with. But if you trust me, and when things go south or things go terribly wrong, it always come down to, okay, I'm tired of not being trusted. I ain't doing nothing. I'm tired of, having to answer questions that are insulting to me. Yeah. So I might as well do whatever I want to do. I'm getting accused of it anyway. Right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so, either we scratch that relationship or I'll do whatever I want to do. Whatever. Yeah. But see, that wouldn't be a problem if it's understood in the beginning. But it's the same thing. You go into these relationships
and people...
lay
it on the table.
Yeah. When you first start. And people lie to you and they be all like, Oh, it's cool. Oh, that's your homeboy. That's cool. 6 months in, I know you messing with him.
Right.
I'm avoiding the F word here. But I know you doing this, and I know you doing that. Y'all too close. Ain't no way y'all that close, and y'all ain't. And truthfully, we really are that close, you know. Right. And I shouldn't have to answer to that. So that's a. But if there's an understanding, now suppose it is somebody I used to deal with. If we understand that from the beginning, I had a choice way back to decide whether or not I want to be in this relationship. Yeah. So to me, that's why. I mean, it's not. It gets a black eye for being these just some sexual deviants.
Yeah. It's still going.
Oh.
It's still going. You can lock it though.
Okay. Excuse me while I unlock the computer. I don't even know. This has never happened before. Okay. So, I mean, they're not just sexual deviants and raunchy people, nasty. You know, just people out here they just want to screw everybody. It's not that. It is a relationship there. There's caring, there's concern, there's love. It's not just bang, 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 you know.
Right in the kipper.
Bang, bang, bang. It's not
bang,
that.
Bang,
bang. So anyway, see, we had conflicting opinions.
But the thing is, we are both Virgos, so maybe that's probably why we
that's
are.
True. Yeah.
Our opinions are going one and one together.
Ruled by the Virgin and the planet Mercury.
Imagination.
We just think different. Anyway, thank you, Jerry.
I'm always him. I'm gonna do this again.
Okay.
Like I said, if y'all need this J_, that's the letter J_BOY 2012.
And I did get your text. I just didn't see it until just a little while ago. Yes, I will do a skit with you.
Yeah, it is. Hey, y'all might see.
Hey.
Wait, do they know your nickname?
Which one?
Your DJ name.
DJ Wildflower.
They know that. Do they know that?
I don't know. Y'all know about DJ Wildflower?
She a DJ, y'all.
On the Wheels of Steel?
DJ Wildflower.
That's a long time ago.
That's a long time ago.
Let me give you my information again before we leave. I am Brandi Badd Ass. You can catch me on IG. I am Brandi Badd Ass. You can catch me. What?
Yes.
I am Brandi Badd Ass. Apparently, he'll follow me on IG.
I didn't know that. See, I'm going to follow you now.
I am Brandi Badd Ass on IG. I also have Afrologik blog on IG. I also have the Afrologik page on Facebook. Follow me. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Subscribe. And then there's afrologik.com. That's my blog. I don't really get into stuff like this. I'm just trying something different here.
Starting up. This is right here is the start of a new beginning.
It's kind of radical for me because I don't usually do this kind of thing. But yeah, hit me. All of my links will be in the description, and so will his.
Yes, it's gonna be my YouTube's gonna be there. It's JBoy Comedy.
Yep. So anyway, thank you all.
Sugar Mamas, come on now. I need you. We're gonna try this together.
And I'm sorry for the technical difficulty. I am so excited to produce this one so I can see how that looked because I know it looked probably pretty bad.
We look good.
Because I probably had my face on and I probably looked all retarded and stuff because you know how when you type when you can't see yourself, you don't know what your face is doing.
You sure don't.
So,
you blindsided.
But I'm gonna learn in a few minutes.
Peace out, peoples.
All right, y'all. Thank you. Bye bye. Oh, deuces. That's all you usually say.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all.